Okay guys, so now that we've done eye primers, I want to move on and do these. These are gel liners. Oh shit. Some of these I've had for quite some time, so I want to see if any of these are even still good, if they've been opened, because some of them I don't think they have been. So I'm going to straight out the gate get rid of, let me zoom in. So I'm going to straight out of the gate get rid of this. Anything that's got a Sephora sticker on it by this point needs to be tossed. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this guy in the trash. This is the Tarteist clay paint liner in black. I do have 4 minis of this. Now, here's the thing. I never reach for these, and I think I've had them for quite some time, and these are only good for really 6 months, but I don't think they've been used. Yeah, this has not been used. So I think, just check all of these, because if some of these haven't been used, I might donate them to friends and might donate them or give them to friends and family. Yeah, that hasn't been used. Yeah, none of these have been used, I think, because I think I've been using the black one, the big one, before I touch these. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, give them to friends and family or donate them or whatever it may be. These are still safe to use, but since I don't use them, to be honest, I don't really use gel pot paint liners like this. They're just not my personal preference. I'm just going to go ahead and donate those. Then we have the Pretty Vulgar, the Ink Blacklist Gel Eyeliner. This I have mixed feelings about. I didn't feel like it was that great the last time I used it. And this is only good for 6 months, and I know I've had this longer than that, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. The ABH Waterproof Creme Color. This is cracked, dried out, and cracked out, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I mean, if I had like an Inglot, like the Inglot liquid, I would totally apply it to this, because this actually I really did like. But to be honest, I just reach for, you know, liquid liners more, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Then I have 2 of the ColourPop gel liners. These are old. Like, I don't even know if these shades are still made old. This one's the shade Brouhaha. This one still looks and feels and swatches okay. This is a darker brown, so I guess that guy can stay. And then we have DTLA, which is like a navy blue. This one's kind of in the same boat. Still looks good, still swatches okay, so both of those get to stay. Okay, those are all clean off. And then I have 3 of the NYX Vivid Brights liners. I don't think I've used these. No, I haven't. They haven't been touched yet. So these are still good, I'm assuming, since they haven't been used. Yeah. So we've got a blue shade that I don't know the name of because the sticker seems to have fallen off of. I have Sugar Rush is the purple. And then Aqua Sapphire is the green. So since these guys are clear, I am just going to go ahead and... Actually, these can all stay facing up. That's awesome, actually. Can I see? I can't see the color any better from there. So these guys are going to stay just lined up in their cute little row that they now are. Okay. These guys are all my cream eyeliners. Well, most of my cream shadows. The ones that aren't the ColourPop ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open all of these and see if any of them are dried out. If they're dried out, I'm going to toss them. It's just not worth holding on to them if they're dried out, because that's probably indicating that they're closer to the expired point. So this is the new one that I just purchased. This is number 730 from Revlon. This one's okay. I've swatched it once. I literally brought this home like a week ago. So this one I know is safe to stay. Anything that's safe, I'm going to stick up and over. Well, I'm going to stick down here, all the safe ones. I'm just going to flip them up. Let's keep going with Revlon. So next I have Revlon again. Okay, this one's old then, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is only good for 12 months. Yeah, this one's gonna get tossed. This is the old praline one. Next, we have 760. It kind of frustrates me that they don't put the names of them on here, just the number. This one still looks and swatches okay. Yeah, this one can stay. This is this the same shade too? No, 760, 750 is like a whiter one. I thought they were the same color for a second. I think this one's also relatively new, so that one can go, because I haven't touched it, so that one will get to stay. Yeah, are you gonna leave now? Baby, please go. Thank you. Okay. Then we have 735, which is like a foresty green kind of color. This one hasn't been touched until now. So this one can go ahead and stay. These are kind of sheer. But I mean, I guess that's fine for like a day-to-day kind of thing. This is the shade 740, which is like a purple plum kind of color. That one's kind of pretty. It's like a frosty purple. It's very 2000s. This is something else. Is that all of those? Or are we on to, yeah, these are from BH Cosmetics, and these aren't even cream. These are, though. These are from Maybelline. These are the Maybelline Color Tattoo Studio Majigs. And honestly, I've had some of these for a while, so I'm kind of curious to see which ones are okay. This is the shade Inked in Pink. Oh, this is just discolored all over. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this because this has clearly, look at this. So this has clearly separated and it's dried out. This is getting tossed. This is the shade Vintage Plum. Dried out. Yeah, that just, it just feels gross. Goodbye. This is the shade Bold Gold. Oof, also discolored, separated, cracked. Apparently I've had these longer than I thought. And Barely Branded. Oh, this one I might have purchased recently, actually. This one, here's the thing. It's kind of dry, so I'm just gonna toss it. It doesn't feel good. Well, that was easy. Got rid of all the Maybellines. These are the Wet n Wild Jelly Much shadows. They're kind of like the ColourPop So Jellies, or I can't remember which is called which. These have a protective cover that goes in them, and I haven't even used most of these yet, so these are all still safe to stay. I just want to check while I'm here how long these are good for, and I don't know. I'd have to look that up somehow. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hold on to all of these for now. These are the Diamond Dazzlers from BH Cosmetics. These are loose foils, so they shouldn't even be in this section. But I have the shade Captivating, Exquisite, Precious, Radiant, Brilliant, Opulent, and Luxe. So those guys can all stay because they're unopened. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these guys here and the Revlons right next to it. And leave this guy as it is for now. And I'm going to move out these BH Cosmetics so that they can get put with their proper place. These are some other creams, plus my Glitterly Obsessed from ColourPop. These are all still good, still can stay. I have She Lit, Do I Look Like I Care, Anomaly, and OMG I'm Wet. So these guys all get to stay. I have these two, which these are the Kat Von D Metal Crush Shadows. These are good for 12 months. I've had these for about 3 years now, and to be honest, I just don't use them. So I am going to go ahead and toss these on the basis that they are probably expired, and I don't use them. Okay. These Almays are all brand new, so I will be keeping all of these. Like, I've purchased these in the last 2 months. These are good for 12 months. I have Astro Girl, Ruby Glam, Cupid Glaze, and Lunar Disco. These, I probably have to open up and see how they're looking. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Shadows. I have the shade Burst into Bloom, which still feels good, still looks good. That one's okay. I'm just kind of gonna look at these because they're kind of more like a glitter almost in a weird sort of way. They're not liquids, they're just kind of like a pressed pigment. So that one's okay. We have Endless Sea. That one also still looks okay. Amber Rush. I'm also just making sure I don't have duplicates. Amber Rush, really pretty gold. Whoops. We have Iced Latte. I really like this one actually. This is a really good like everyday glaze on your eyes. Eternal Black, which is kind of like a glittery black. That's okay. Oopsies. This one is called Liquid Diamond. Just kind of like a purpley silver. Pretty. I really need to use these more than I already do. I used to use them all the damn time. This one is the shade Bronzed Taupe. Still looks good. Golden Emerald. I really like these kinds of shades, these like greeny golds. This is just stunning. Eternal Sunshine. It's just a really pretty gold. Shit. Glistening Garnet. And Infinite Sky, which is like a lighter blue. They're definitely all different colors. I just wanted to make sure that that was the case before I did any decluttering. So these are all good to stay. I'm going to go ahead and load the L'Oreal's back in here. And I am going to leave them color up just so it's easier to see all the colors. I mean, you can technically see them from the side as well, but this gives a better view, you know? So do that. And then what I'm going to do with the rest of these is I'm actually going to move them into this drawer. So I'm going to flip over these Revlons. I would like them to stay up. I think they can because these color pops should be able to fit. Perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we will toss these guys right there. Perfect. So there's the cream shadow section with the Wet n Wild, ColourPop, Almay, and Revlon. And then for now, these guys can just kind of stay in their little tray of colors. And that was it for those first 2 drawers that I just decluttered. So that prep drawer with all the primer stuff and this one. So I'm really happy with how I'm doing so far. I decluttered a lot more stuff out of that than I thought I was going to. So go me. But that's it for this. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!